about procrastination. So, this is something that this podcast has been something that I've been thinking about doing for a while. It's something that I've been putting off, because I just feel like I don't have the resources, or I don't have the time. And honestly, it just boils down to the fact that I'm procrastinating on getting this shit done. I have two names for this show, and I haven't chosen one. And I really don't know why I haven't chosen one, besides the fact that if I choose one, that means I'm going to have to put a show together. It means I'm going to have to start putting my episodes together and start marketing and start, just getting deep into it. And I don't know if I'm necessarily afraid to do it, or if it's just like I'm just procrastinating. So shit. What is procrastination? Like, let's see. Give me a second. Okay, so procrastination is the act of delaying or postponing something. Definitely, definitely fucking procrastinating. But I mean, I'm on my way to, I'm on my way to school today, and I'm honestly dreading going. The further that I get into the program, the more resistance I meet in myself about the more that I get a chance to see, I lost my train of thought. But I just, it's like, I feel like I'm between a rock and a hard place with this situation. Like, I want to do everything. I want to do everything all the time, and I want to do it the best that I can do it. But I have to honestly be realistic with myself about what I'm able to do, what I can do, and what I can't do, and be clear about what I can do. Because I can tell myself I can't do something so much that it'll just make me not do things. I just got so much to share, and I feel like I'm finally at a place where I can gather my thoughts in an eloquent way, you know. And I'm not extremely eloquent, so let's just get that clear. Definitely not extremely eloquent. However, I do know how to govern myself accordingly in all situations. But back to this procrastination. Shit. I'm definitely procrastinating, and it's so amazing to me that I am in the place in my journey where I can just say, you know what, bitch, you bullshitting. You know, you bullshitting. You playing games because I do have a very full schedule. I do. But at the same time, I spend a lot of my time trying to decompress from one thing and move into the next thing. Like, it seems like it's just so hard to keep going because I have to keep going. I get about an hour and 30 minutes of, like, quote unquote me time 5 days out of the week. The weekends don't count. So by a certain point in the week, I'm just not in the place to even want to keep up with my routine. And I'm also noticing that it really fucks me up when I don't keep my routine. But at the same time, things are constantly changing for me. Every week is something new to deal with, a new thing to adjust to. And it seems like as soon as I'm getting to the place where I'm settling into a routine and I'm seeing it work for me, it's got to change. And that just pisses me off, which leads me to further procrastinate on certain things because in my mind, I'm thinking, you know, I already have my day jam-packed with shit. And I do want to do something else. But I also want to give myself time to take off my school student hat and put on my housewife hat. And then I want to be able to take that hat off and put on my creative hat. But I haven't really been able to do that because I spend most of my time procrastinating. Ding, 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 ding. Okay, yeah, we're circling back to this procrastination thing. And I know that I need to stop procrastinating. I know that I got everything I need to do whatever I want to do. It's just I'm honestly not in a place where I can separate me being tired or run down from getting things done in spite of. I'm just at a place in my life where I feel like I shouldn't have to do things in spite of. You know, it shouldn't take for me to feel like I'm losing myself in order to accomplish anything. I don't feel like there should be so much sacrifice, but who the fuck am I to say how much sacrifice success really takes? And then okay, with me just saying that, it just led me to another place in my mind. So while I'm here, we can go ahead and hash it out. So, you know, success to me is doing what feels good to me on a soul level. It doesn't have much to do with likes or accolades or a certain monetary thing. It's about me setting out and being intentional to see a goal all the way through. And there was a time where I had a heart-based business. And to me, I was being successful, for my standard of success. I was doing what I needed to do to feel like I was being fulfilled by this business and still able to lend myself to all the other hats that I have to wear in my life. And I quickly came to realize that it was disconcerting for the other people in my life that were involved, because they were more into things that they could see and things that were tangible, and my success wasn't something that was tangible. It was tangible to me because it was my vision, it was my dream, but it wasn't something that they could physically look and say, oh, I see you progressing in this fashion that leads me to believe that you're being successful. So I ended up closing everything down, and I ended up closing my business and not really even attempting to get back into having a business or starting up another business, because honestly, I let someone else's fear of what could happen or what should happen deter me from doing what I knew was right for me. And considering another person's feelings in this situation has also helped me to see that it also really just helped me see that I have to be more self-assured. And I know that I'll be able to be more self-assured if I can stop fucking procrastinating. So I'm really at the place where I am making this step to commit to myself to stop procrastinating, to commit to myself to hold my vision as tightly as I hold my wig when I'm on the boat, okay? And to not be discouraged by another person not seeing or understanding my vision. When you really take the time to look at it, I was fearful that I wouldn't be accepted if I failed. I understand that failing is a part of success, but some people don't. Some people have an image to uphold. Some people have have a fear of not being perfect and not doing the right things at the right time and all of that. And I won't say that I don't have my perfectionist streak, because I do. I definitely do. I feel like if something isn't perfect, then it's not worth sharing. But, I mean, we're being just totally honest. You don't even really get to see how something is going to be unless you try it out. You'll never know. And I'm just at the place where I want to find out. And it's so exciting, and it's a little bit scary at the same time, because knowing that I don't want to procrastinate means that I'm going to have to morph into a different version of myself that does not procrastinate. I have no idea what that looks like. Because even when I was extremely efficient in getting things done, when I was extremely disciplined in getting things done, I still procrastinated. I really don't know who I am not being a procrastinator. And that's a little bit fucking scary. But as I walk through this journey, and I walk through my life, and I see myself, like really see myself, and as I peel back the layers to myself, it's just like, girl, you are so many things, and all of them are true at the same time. They don't have to be true one thing at a time. Like, girl, you got so much inside of you to share, you have so much inside of you to experience. There's so many different parts inside of you that you don't even know exist. And I am extremely excited to embark on this journey. And I appreciate y'all for letting me take y'all on this journey with me. I hope that I did not ramble too much, and that what I'm saying made sense and you find some value in it. I mean, yeah, we all procrastinate. Some of us don't. Well, yeah, we all procrastinate. I won't even say some of us don't. We all procrastinate different things in different ways, and I just want to encourage you to unbind yourself from procrastination and really get to know who you are without that trait. Start small every day. Start small. For me to not procrastinate today, my small change was getting up and making my son breakfast for school, because normally in the mornings I'm still very sleepy, and I would rather him just get a Pop-Tart or something quick, because I want to stay in the bed with my husband, and I just want to lay there. It seems like when it's getting good is the time that I have to get up And I was I was intentional about getting up and making breakfast today and not waiting to the last minute and not being frustrated because he waited to the last minute to tell me that he was hungry. You know, instead of waiting for him to come to me, I took the initiative, and the morning went a lot fucking smoother this morning. There weren't any tears. There could have been, but there weren't. So I said all that to encourage you today to find out who you are outside of your procrastination and embrace that part of you, because the version of you that you are that doesn't procrastinate is someone worth meeting. Until next time, I love y'all. And thank y'all so much for listening.